Hello, welcome to the guidance time if this is your first time, and welcome back. If you are a returning subscriber, it's so lovely to have you here. So, today's reading is going to be a collective reading, which means that there are no piles. And when I was shuffling the cards, like to cleanse them, I just speak out loud and the words come out as like, okay, these are the messages for the people who are ready to upgrade in their lives. So if you find this video, if you have clicked on this, then yes, these messages are for you. And yes, you are ready to upgrade in your life. Whether you want it or not, it is happening because you already started the process. And labradorite might be quite important for you. As much as I remember, this crystal also like has properties that it can actually help you to set boundaries and protect you from any kind of energies that are not I'm hearing not so readily available for you or does not need to be around you, so it might be taking away from you. And I have been hearing that we are never alone. So I believe that you might have been actually experiencing it throughout your life, in a sense that you haven't been like belonged to or fit into any kind of groups so easily, so readily. You always had to shift, adjust. I'm hearing like shape shift in order to make yourself more digestible for the people and environment around you, friends, family, lovers, whoever they are. But like I'm here now, we are never alone. So whoever I'm talking, I'm inside the collective. And also, if you haven't already met yet, to those people in your soul tribe that is already in a physical form in this world, you will be. And I believe that like a couple of those people are actually already around, maybe even in your vicinity, or like you know of them, maybe you have talked with them before. It doesn't have to be like a so deep kind of like a friendship, or maybe friendship hasn't been like officially formed yet, but they are there because we are never alone, and you're never alone in your journey. They want you to know. And when I was saying that, oh my god, the card is believe, like strange encounters. So if you have been having doubts when I was just saying these words, they are like believe. It's 31. There's going to be a miraculous or very like a spontaneous event that's going to happen in your life, um, to make you believe. And if you have been asking for signs, or if you have been actually manifesting something in your life, to come true, you are going to see it coming through. Because oh yes, it's the first time actually I'm seeing this. So she has a purse, and inside the purse there's a unicorn. So it's like you are someone who brings magic into the table. Like with anyone, with everyone that you interact, you have no agenda. There's like something like a chessboard on the background. You can see, at least like how I'm interpreting is that the ground is like a chess floor, so it's like very strategic. So wherever she has been coming from, wherever she has been walking in throughout her life, like there are those like trees on the background. It's very foggy, looks a little bit scary. Wherever you have been coming from, you didn't feel belonged to. You felt like people always has agendas, or you always had to like calculate what you say, what you're going to do. Otherwise, people might just like maybe freak out, or they're going to like undermine you, or like basically put you outside of a box that you're going to feel a little bit alone. Because even if we want to basically deny the fact that we might not need people, especially when we get mad at them, um, we are social beings. As human beings, we need our tribes, and your tribe is already in your life. It's just a matter of time that they're really going to start solidify, because wherever you're going is not where you come from. It's going to be so much different. You literally got your magic in your purse, and you are like, I am the queen of my own life. My is this a word? My kingdomship. Like the way how I lead, because you're a natural leader, the way how I lead haven't been understood, haven't been perceived by the environment that I was in. I was like too much for the environment. So I'm taking all my magic with me and I am starting a new life, is what is coming literally. Okay, okay. You are becoming braver. You are making big changes and big shifts in your life. You have been resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. You are the, can you see how innocent she is? Like, you are not compromising your innocence at all, and you are still making the moves. You're just showing everyone in your life that did not understood you, that you do not need to be like them in order to get somewhere. You can keep your innocence, you can keep your purity, you can keep your amazing gold heart and intentions, and still be brave and still be a kind, gentle, strong, brave soul, like stronger and braver than they could ever imagine someone could be. Because they're definitely not that much. Even if, I feel like you might have been surrounded by people all along your life who just mistaken kindness with like weakness, like silence with being, let's say, not enough. So a lot of ego energy that you have been surrounded by, but you were never one of them. You never belonged to it, you never understood it. So right now you are just bursting out of your cocoon, and you are that beautiful butterfly, and then you are accepting it. You might be doing some kind of changes around your hair as well, because like there are some changes in between these two people's hairs. And we have mortality that came in reverse. It says that life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So in this 42 adds up to 6. So this card in reverse tells me that, let me get a sip from my tea, sorry. So this card in reverse tells me that you have been in a cycle, that you have been suppressing your uniqueness, your beauty, like everything about you that made you you. You have been suppressing it. Like, can you see that? How this like beautiful creature in here, like even like her lip color, like her hairs, like her eyes, it's just so different. Like there's some kind of like a lenses that does not fit with the actual, like, is it the iris here, it does not fit there. It is very different. So everything about you was different. Like that came in reverse. It's just like you have been trying to hide that side. But of course you can, like whether it's on the sidelines, whether it's upside down or upright position, you can't hide something like this. This represents your energy. Your energy speaks a lot louder than you can ever imagine, because with you keep playing yourself down again and again, because like that was the energy that was imposed to you by the people around you, you start forgetting how awesome you are. And I'm not only trying to like really gas you up, but it literally is what it is. You can't hide an amazing energy like this, and you start recognizing that, you start to believe in yourself more and more, and literally saying that if I'm like too much for you, then you're actually too less. So I'm going to go and find myself an environment who is as awesome as me, who's as brave as me, who's as too much as me. That is amazing. Okay, they want me to quickly read in here 42 in the reverse position. It says that the belief that this life has less value than other possible lives, wasting time procrastinating or stagnating, waiting for a heaven, believing life is more a curse than a blessing, burden to be carried, refusing to believe in your own mortality, denial of death's presence within life, living as though life is forever. So for some of you out there, and maybe like a majority as well, the first message I was getting with this card is that you have been living in this stagnation mode. partially some of you, maybe like less than 50% of you who's watching it, could be at a stage that you have not yet did like big changes in your life, but you have been contemplating upon them. So you might be still at that stagnation stage of your life. And when you're at that stage, you might have some coping mechanisms, some kind of like, let's say, addictions, something that you are using to escape from this like a very war life that you don't see any colors in it, because you have been trying to suppress yourself a lot, that you have been basically, you have been trying to suppress yourself a lot, and yourself is too much to be able to even suppress. So it just goes sideways with coping mechanisms, with any kind of like addictions. It can be like anything, it doesn't have to be big, but you are coming out of your cocoon. What else, Spirit, for the collective who's ready to upgrade in their lives? Okay, we have Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Let me get one more card. Okay. Yes, Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Oh gosh, like, can you see? Okay, you have been healing lineages in your life. That might be woman, like a feminine lineage, but it doesn't have to be. But there's a lot of like woman figures in here. You are healing your divine feminine energy. You are facing with your fears. Probably many people in your life right now falling off from your life. They are triggering you. You might not understand like what is happening with people. Like, why are they behaving in this way? Like, what did I even do? I did not do anything. They act like I did do something. What is up? What is up is that divine is clearing all the connections, all this like addictive patterns or any kind of codependence from your life for you, because you had to open up and create a beautiful space for yourself to start flourishing it in. And all these people might be triggering wounds within you on purposely. Not that necessarily like they're bad people or like you did something bad. No, like life is not happening to you. Life is right now happening for you. I feel like you might be going through like mm, dark night of the soul at the moment. You have been releasing a lot. You might have been just having a lot of emotional ups and downs. You're trying to keep your mood up, but you are recognizing who's not meant for your precious energy and who needs to be let go of from your life. I'm just having a lot of interruptions through my logical mind. I feel like you might have been trying to rationalize many things right now. You might have been trying to like understand people's behaviors, your behaviors, and like your mind is like non-stop running, and it is not helping you, not at all. You need to release it. You need to release that control. One of the biggest things that you're healing through your feminine energy and connecting with your feminine energy is you needing to let it go, because the biggest indicator that we are not like, we think that we don't want to let go because we have control issues, is that we don't trust ourselves enough. What will happen if you let go of control? So we do not trust ourselves or our capabilities to handle what is in the unknowns. So why? Why is that? Haven't you been through already enough? Haven't you learned and get like enough skills and enough tool sets to basically face with whatever is thrown in your way? Because divine would not be throwing anything in your way that they know that you cannot handle. That is not a purpose. And right now it's like divine is not like only trying to like test your commitment to things. Like they want to see that you want to upgrade. They want to see that yes, you want to leave those connections behind. They want to see that yes, you believe that you do deserve, I'm sorry for my language, but tons better than what you're already experiencing, so that they're going to start bringing it in. And they might actually need your permission to also go into the extents that you didn't even imagine that it was possible. So if you have been feeling disconnected from your guides, and if you have been feeling angry at life, universe, divine, whatever it is that you're believing in it, then this is a sign, this reading is a sign for you that they are there with you and they have been protecting you all along. Even if you feel that things have been so rough, and how could they be like basically protecting me like this? But they've seen the things that you haven't seen. They prevented things that could have even gone worse if it hasn't happened. And they're still doing it by trying to remove things from your life that are not meant for you. They want me to clearly say that we have seen the things you haven't seen. We have heard the conversations you have not heard, and yet you do not need to. That is not your job. That is not part of your journey. So hence we are removing them for you. So healing your feminine energy, resting, rejuvenating is so important. Spirit, what else do you want to say? Your uniqueness is needed at this situation. Do not ever try to hide yourself or parts of yourself to fit in, because you are doing big changes. If you are creating something, do not try to fit yourself in any kind of box. However, you are going to create something is going to be so unique for you, and that is going to work. You do not need to think like, oh, then like I have to do this, I have to follow these kind of rules because people said so, or they have been following it for this while, so I guess it will work for me as well. No, you do not need to. Like, it might be useful information to know, to digest, to think about, but you do not block your creativity, your feminine flow and energy at all by trying to fit into any kind of box. You do not need to be digestible. The people that need you are gonna get you. What else, Spirit? Oh, sorry if I'm just like shaking the table. Okay, that's better maybe. What else, Spirit? What other messages? I guess like that was the biggest message. I'm having a hard time to get more. Okay, I'll get these ones as well. It is not the time yet. Switch your focus to yourself. We have other plans for you. If you have been trying to basically bring something to your life, it might be someone, it might be something. I am seeing that you have been putting your focus onto external things a lot, whether this to be a person, whether this to be a project, etc. So you need to start switching that focus back to yourself, because you do not always have to be like do, go, 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 like this masculine energy. You actually, if you're especially resonating by being this feminine energy mainly, regardless of your gender, you have to stop and start receiving in order for things to go. Because if you never do that, and if you're in your feminine energy mainly, then it doesn't matter how many like amazing hours of quality work you did, you put through, you're not going to be able to see the enough results, because your energy is so close of receiving. You just like this, okay, this is the work that I did, I put it, and then I close myself. No, don't bring me anything. But they're amazing, they're beautiful gems, and but like you're like this. So divine wants you to like, okay, I did these, it's amazing, so now I can let it go, and then they can come in. And when I was saying that, I actually just felt like a big relief, and there's like a big like blocks around your heart chakra at the moment. Earth Angel. We have seen your pain and struggles, definitely. They know, and they do not want you to suffer anymore. You are an earth angel. You literally raise up the vibration of the planet just by you being you. You light up the room. You light up the people that you are in their lives with. Like, you bring amazing value to the people's life that they're so lucky to have you in it. If your journey has been so hard up until now, it is. You're going to start understanding the reasons why, and you're going to find yourself at a stage that it's not going to feel as hard anymore, because you're going to learn and have enough tools to cope with it. And also like it's telling me that you are here to meet with other earth angels just like yourself. And yeah, as I was saying, that there's 10 of Pentacles under the deck. Amazing. Like you're meant to have an amazingly beautiful family in this life if you haven't already yet. Knight of Wands. I love this tarot deck, by the way. What was that? Highly sensitive tarot. Okay. Good as spirit. The last messages for the collective. I'm not sure if some of you wants to like get promoted, go up in a higher positions, or want to earn more money. Knight of Cups. Oh my god. There are two knights. Okay. There are different interpretations in here, especially representations with this deck. I'll get some clarity for them and gonna start like interpreting basically, because there might have been two people in the picture. There's two of wands. Yeah, it really seems like there are two people in the picture and you're like, oh, not sure which one. Okay, let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Like someone is like, you might have been dealing with two people. One of them, maybe two of them are in your life, or they are going to come, or one of them is going to come into the picture. But right now you're kind of like at the crossroads. You're like, okay, it seemed like this was everything I've ever wanted, and this whole thing right now with the tarot part, it seems like it belongs to a different part of your life, because the first part we have been talking about was around your life purpose and like your personal growth and upgrading in life, aligning with your purpose and your desires. And this part is more specific, and it seems like interrelationships especially. So there is someone in here, it might be already in your life, who is a lot practical. They might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That you might feel like you're not so much seen as who you truly are by that person, because they have other priorities in life. Maybe they just want to climb up the corporate ladder. They want to be the guy, you know, you can see him in the suit and everything. So, and there are like a big skyscrapers behind him. So it seems like he or she, I'm going to say he because it's a masculine figure in here, he is someone who's quite driven with this like a masculine standards of the world and want to reach up and come to some place. And he might be mainly operating with this divine masculine energy and the masculine energy of like do go go go. So you might be thinking that, where do I belong in this person's life? Like, I want to be recognized and I want to be seen. And then there is this Knight of Cups. Like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, it doesn't have to be, but like, could you see her? Like, there is no woman. Like, there's only the masculine in this card, but in the Knight of Cups, the first time, like in one of the tarot decks, I'm recognizing there's another person in here. It's not like Lovers or Two of Cups, I thought it was. It's Knight of Cups. So you actually are gonna have a place in this person's life. I'm not sure if it's this person, because it seems like they're quite like different. Either this person's going to transform to this like a lover who's more connected with their emotions, because I see a lot of detachment from emotions from this person. Or there's going to be someone else, or there's already someone else who is a lot more romantic for you. That might be someone else. Oh yeah, Three of Cups, definitely. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna go a night out, or is it like some of your friends around you that you did not consider? Maybe not, but like it's maybe you're gonna go out and then like spontaneously you're just gonna end up meeting with someone. Like, and this message is for like anyone. If you're single, if you're in a relationship. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Interesting. Can we get more clarity for the collective, please? This is a lot. That was like King of Wands in reverse. This person is more into their ego. Like they really want to rule, they really want to be respected. They do not have bad intentions, but like there's some immaturity there. There's really some immaturity there. Like that person might not have capacity at this moment to be able to make time for you or make space for you in their lives. And that might be the person that you want, actually. Sadly. Yeah, they're not giving me more info around that. What about Knight of Cups, Spirit? Can we clear that Knight of Cups? You're giving me a lot. This person, this Knight of Cups, is very familiar for you. Like emotionally, there is going to be a mutual understanding there between you and that person. It's a lot easier energy for you. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they clarify. They are telling me that you do not see it coming. And this person is going to really force you to be more in your feminine energy. If you are at a connection right now in your life and there is this like Knight of Wands who is so like masculine driven and does not have enough time for you in their life, what happens is that if you're the feminine, basically if the masculine doesn't have time to be that like a perfect structure for the feminine to feel safe within, you can't lean into your feminine energy and you start draining yourself, and it affects multiple different areas of your life. So the other person here, it seems like it's just the opposite. That person is the one that is going to force you to be your feminine because he's going to be so masculine. Six of Cups in reverse. This is going to bring some healing to you with Knight of Swords. Some kind of like a renewed energy in your life that you haven't had before. It's like healing from childhood wounds, mother wounds it might be. One last clarity, please. Two of Wands. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Like with the Eight of Cups under the deck. And I'll take that one too. And the Moon in reverse. So what I'm seeing is that, and the star, amazing. I haven't seen this. Look at this amazing picture. Okay. So with the Two of Wands in reverse, I'm clarifying it with the Queen of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups, the Moon in reverse, and the star. So there might have been some disconnect. There might have been some arguments. Someone might have walked away from someone. And there might have been like some harsh words basically exchanged. Like you felt like your heart gone cold basically. And it was because like you were so disconnected from your feminine energy and you needed to. Whatever walked away happened, it happened for a reason. Because you definitely need to rest and connect with your divine like mother energy. Is what I'm hearing. You are right now healing, and everything that happened is happening for you because that was meant to be. Like a star in here tells me that whatever you're wishing, it is going to come true, and you do not never need to limit yourself or keep yourself small, thinking that if I walked away from a connection like this, I can never have anything better. No, it is never true. So I want to get some time oracles when finishing up the reading about like when especially are you going to start seeing improvements for the better in your romantic life? And oh gosh. Okay, it says way off in the future. Can we get more clarity? This tells me that you have been waiting for a long, like something was feeling off for a long while for you. Especially I just placed it around the Knight of Wands. Okay, this thing is rushing in. The better. the better off of your life, for the better. More than a year, it says, and July. So right now I'm recording this, we are in September, so in July it's like around, a little bit less than a year or something, but something is already coming and rushing into your life. And I'm seeing that there is even tomorrow at the bottom of the deck. Okay, what I'm going to take is that something, especially since you made a decision or you're in the break of making a decision, something better is rushing in and coming into your life. And up until a year, there's going to be a beautiful solid foundation going to be formed of that decision. I want to clarify what is rushing in and here. What is rushing in? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, someone is taking away their like a time, finances, resources, and energy back to themselves. That was the decision that caused to rush in. What's more than a year in July? What is more than a year? Wheel of Fortune, like your life is, can you see how happy she is? Your life is going to turn like ups and down, up, why can I talk, up, upside down, for the better. With the Ten of Pentacles under the bottom of the deck is what's coming. Definitely. Like you already made a decision and you already start like turning the wheels in your favor. And like within a year maximum, you are going to have a freaking solid foundation for the better in your life. Just want to clarify this part. Yeah, it has been a hard journey for you to recognize or acknowledge what has been missing from your life, but you did that. You put your energy back into yourself, you made your decision, and everything in your life, your finances, your career, your love life, they all are going to start improving, like as of the moment that you made that decision. But yeah, this is what I got for you. I hope that you resonated with the message. If you did so, I would love to hear from you down in the comments. If you just like watched it until the end, just leave a heart emoji, a blue heart emoji down in the comments so I will know it. If you like the video, please like don't forget to give the thumbs up. If you want to see more of these content and want to get notified, you can just subscribe to my channel. And yes, I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your day and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye.